Good day and welcome back to my channel. This is Gaming Gorilla. Today I am very excited to finally get the chance and opportunity to play the game Modulus Factory Automation. For those of you who have been watching for a while, I did 4 videos of the Modulus demo not long ago, and hopefully everyone enjoyed that. Thankfully, the full version of the game just came out today, and so we will start fresh, new map, everything right from the beginning, and we will get to enjoy it together. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, we will start a brand new game. We will call this, we're not going to do the tutorial because we played the demo. Going to call this game Gorilla Prime, and we will create this game. Okay, so gives us some welcome stuff. Understood. You may explore on your own terms. Should you need direction, the manual will provide all necessary information. I'll be standing by. Thank you, Atlas. Okay. So we are going to go off and get started. As I remember, delivery targets. Nope, we don't want that. Challenges, nope. Tech tree. We'll have to deal with it as we go. Okay, so we want some miners. Where are we going to start? Might as well start right here. And we will put down our miners and get our belts all interconnected. Let me get rid of this tree. F. Nope. How do I delete stuff? Scrapper. Scrapper? Nope. X. That's what I wanted. Just so we can clear things up and see a little bit better. Okay, we got our 4 miners, and as I recall from the demo, we need a furnace. So we will get the furnace put down and do a cutter, and gotta remember where our general progression, delivery, challenges, tech tree, progression. Okay, I just had to do a quick refresher for myself just to remember all this stuff. Probably should have done the tutorial, but we're just gonna skip on through it all. So we need the basic core facility. We're gonna stick you right up here. So we need to pin both of these and then get rid of that. So our first shape is this, which is half of the full block. So we need to split that in half. And then we will also be needing an assembler. Except we want to do a splitter first. And then we'll do the assembler. And next we need to put our pieces together. And we have our first shape. So we're going to put down couple of our... Let's put one for now. So that's gonna do that. So we need to do our conveyor. Do it right there. Because this is doing... Where is it? 15 turning into 30. And this is 15 and 15 making 15. So we only need one because the crane's max is 15 operations per minute. So that will do for that. So we need to copy. Can we copy and paste yet? Don't think we can. Oh, yeah, we can. Copy. How do we... The T? There's my mirror. There, we'll put that in there. And then this, we need to cut in half. And then this is making that. And then we need to cut. I need to rotate this. Delete that. And then we need to cut this in half. I should get this hooked up to some conveyors first. So get us our miners. 1, 2, 3. I use this one. 4. And then we will go this way. Nope. Come on. There. We will get our pieces going in. We have our 24 of those. And now we'll just wait for this to come in. And we are going to rotate. And then we're going to split this in half.
New module created.
And we have our second bit. We're going to add another conveyor. And we need 48 of these. So we are going to copy. Get that in there. Put that there. And then get a couple more miners. To get our conveyors out, hook up our conveyors, get one more thing there, and delete those, and get our ore into here, and then these we will automatically hook into that. And we will give this a second crane because this shape will need 48. Well, this only needed 24. So this will help pick that up. So we'll just do a quick wait. And these will do a quick catch up. And then after that, I know we need our bot assembly, basic processing plant, bot assembly, which will stick here, and Is there more ore? Actually, I'm going to move. Put that there. And then we will do our miners on this side. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get our conveyors going. Hook that up. And then we will... Nah, I think I'm just going to start fresh. Put that there. And change this to day. Just so all of you can see, and also so I can see, because that was getting a little tricky to see what was happening. Get rid of these trees. I do not like them. Okay, we got our furnace. Now we need our cutter. And we need to see pin all. We need to get this shape. So we need to do all 4. So this is 15 of these, and then it's going to be coming out as 60. So we need to do splitters. So, yeah, so 30 and 30, and then okay, so it's coming in 15 going to 60. So 15, 15, 15, 15. And then we need to get our assembler. And that should be that one.
New module created.
Aha, module unlocked. So we will copy this so we don't have to redo it. And then we're going to mirror image that so our conveyors are together. And then we will send our... Can you get that? Nope. And then we need 48 and 48, so we're going to do 2 cranes of this each. Okay, those are going nicely. Now to get on to our next one. Okay, so these are full. I can get rid of one of these cranes. And then we need a helicarrier pad thingy. Harvester pad. Kind of help that I actually read what the item is. Put that there, and we are going to link it to this. And then this will slowly give us up to 240 of basic cores, and that is what this is actually creating. Because once we get this item done, this will require these cores, and we will need to push these up and into crane. Next we need to do this, which essentially is this setup that we have building our pillars. So we need to copy this setup. And we're going to take it up here. A little rotate. Gonna stick it right there. And we need the monotoner. So 15 to 15. So we are actually going to move. Nope, that is not what I wanted. E to move. We're actually going to move these out. I'm going to put a monotoner here because these are coming in 60 to 15. This does 15 per minute and sticks it out 15. And then these will all get put into here. So we will hook that up. And then we will get a couple miners. And put 4 miners here. Do those 4. And then we will get our conveyors. Put that in, put you up. Everyone going in? Nope, need black. And then these will get to put into these. We're actually going to reset this. And then split it into 2. And then this. Reset. And put these in. And we're going to twist. Okay. Reset. We want T there. And then T, oh, there we go. Put that there. And then the final cutter will get that. Okay, so now we have to get this into I'm actually gonna do it this way. So I don't really need this yet. So I'm going to add the 2 cranes out there. Okay. So that is done. Those are moving in. That is done. So we can actually delete the 1 crane. And now we're going to actually add that crane that I managed to get rid of a few moments ago. And once this is done, this will add cores. And then we will also need to get, this is making the bots. And then basic processing plant. Is that what I want? No. And then, oh, we need the drone. Where is our thing? There. Gonna stick this here. Gonna link it to that building. Okay, everything's looking good. Got lots of these being made. Got 15 plus whatever's on the conveyor. These are coming 2 at a time. It's going out 15, 15, coming out 30. Okay. Okay, this is now making basic bots. So we can actually get rid of all those pins because basic bots need to be delivered there. So we're going to lay out our conveyor. Aha, we have bots being made. Such a nice thing. Okay, now we need our gray dashboard to be delivered. And that we need. Can I click on it? Nope. So we need to build this.
Delivery target completed. Rank up.
Ooh, we got a rank up. I'm gonna put you down here. I can always move it later. Delete all the trees. Goodbye, trees. Nothing against you, but right now, you don't really serve a purpose for me, so. Okay, let's get these. We'll pin them. And then I just realized there was a undo. And we have a mini map. Okay, so we need to make this and this. So our first part, need to get miners down. And we will put our conveyors. Oh, come on, cooperate. And we will get a furnace. So, if 16 minute, 15, 30, all right. That is getting that. So, need a cutter. And we want to make the pillar. So we are going to do another copy. We're going to copy this section. And place it anyway. And so we need that. Excuse me. That does a split. And then we will also copy this again to a mirror. Just doing 15? No, that's doing 30. I'm going to grab all of this. Put it out 2 because we need a monotoner. Because one of the pieces that we need is to be black. So we have our white pillar, we have our black pillar, and then we have our assembler. And then we need our miners. One there. One there. And those two. Okay. Okay, we have all our ores being done. Got our monotoner. And then our assembly. White on the right and black on the left. Black, you coming? There's black. And then we'll put that there, and that looks good, and configure.
Module created.
And we have that done. Now we will put our conveyors. Need 32 and 32. So I'm just going to do one crane each. Delete that. Can I delete this? No, that's got to stay. Okay. So we have our white and blacks. And then we need to make this. Essentially, we want this recipe. But to add another cutter to split each of these in half. So, room up that way. Actually, delete you. I'm gonna put this crane for the top here, and then yes, I know I just deleted a bunch of pre-made shapes, but I want to try to get this built in here. So we are going to copy from there down to here. Did I copy that, or did I copy? Okay. I think I hit E instead to do the move, and it didn't like that. So we are going to is there room? Gonna stick it right there. Except each of these needs to be cut in half again. So I need another cutter. And then cutter here. And then this can get an assembler. And I'm going to do the mirror image so I can put that on the other side. And then we will get our miners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do miners for the other side. That one, that one, that one. Okay. All our stuff is going. I wonder, is there a different... Because this isn't all that compact. Split in two. Split in two. Maybe, because this is doing... It's doing that, and if we were to flatten this... Yeah, we'll do it that way instead. So, unfortunately, I gotta delete all of this, except for the furnaces. So we want to copy this up here. And rotate. So these are spitting out 15. So that's flat, and then we need cutter. Cutter. 15, 15, and don't know, because we need to split you, nope, into half, and split you in half. And then we need to copy and put it there. Am I going to be able to get my conveyors all through here? I guess I could have done it up here, but this is down here. Oh well. We will figure it out as we go. And then we need monotoner. Because then these will come out black. I don't have enough room. Okay, so I'm gonna do quick moving. And then these. I need to. Delete that. same. Put that in there. Okay, now we have that and that. So these need an assembler. Skyline tunnel. So 30, 30. So I need to put that in there. And then once these enter, we're going to do this. Put you flat. And then we also need to do a black flat for that side. So we are going to copy this section and only that section, and we will stick it right up here. Might as well. And then we're actually going to move this section up because we need a monotoner. Get that in there. And put our miners down. 1, 2, 3. Get our conveyors. So these will come up, go into the furnace, make our full block, go in here, get turned black. Gotta reset this. And we need to split that in 4. Need that. And then we'll reset. And we will put this here, this here. So that's doing that. So copy you. You're making the same. And then we will put this across, put you up, and put another, come on, another assembler. E, T, T. Oh, it's this one I wanted to flip. So this goes up, this goes in, everyone connected, and then this goes here, this gets put on the side, and another module is created. Okay, so we just need to get this. Put that there. And we will put you. I don't know why you curled. Oh. Just a heads up in case it happens. This game did just come out and get released today, so if anything happens like a game crash, not that I want to jinx it to happen, I will be incredibly sorry, and I'll do my best to get it restarted as soon as possible. But I'm hoping that won't happen. Come on, why aren't you feeding in? Hello? Crane. Crane. Building under construction. We not build it right? Wait, what? That is not what I made. Oh. Reset. This goes on the bottom. This goes on the side. Reset. That goes there. Why is that? Okay, something is not working right here. Because that is not what... Yeah, I put this in, but it's not coming out that way. Clear item Z. That's better. You in. Connect. Clear the items. I had the right setup, except the colors were different and wrong, and something was very, very wonky. Now is it working? Aha, there. Everything is working now. Whew, that had me a little worried there for a sec. So both of these are done. And great dashboard, and then we will need the data center. I'm also gonna need this. I did not really think this part through. Yeah, I'll just delete it. Okay, that's going there, that's going there. And now I can make my pad here. And then we will link it to this building. And then we will run our conveyor up to here. Cheese recipe, gray dashboard. Does this. 1, 2. One more. Aha, gray processor. We're actually going to add a splitter. Just so it gets in there twice as fast. Is it making them? Okay, what's going on? Needs resources. Uh-oh. Do I need... That's making bots. This is making the basic cores. And this needs basic cores. This does not have enough to make enough of what I need. So we have to make a second one of these. And then copy from there down to here. Gonna put down our miners. Actually, turn you around. We're gonna go up and straight into do these two, and then these and these. Okay, so these can go this way and then connect in, and these are going to zip around, and they will go around, up, over, a little bit of spaghetti, but crane there. Okay, so that'll build that. We'll do this and connect to this one to get us twice as much, hopefully. once it gets going, and then we need to figure out how to get some of this over to this place. Wow, I kind of crammed all this in here, didn't I? A crane. Again, do that one and that one. Because this needs to come down, go over, we'll go into that, and then this will come over. Crane for the cores. So we're just gonna have to be patient. 34 bots delivered. So you need cores. You need cores. Which one does it need 8 of? It needs a pillar. So it's that one. We'll put you there. Give you another crane. Just so you can get twice as much of those. Delete that and that. Crane here. Crane in there. There, that should help a little bit. I'm going to stop it there and here, just so that this can back up. Okay. We'll deal with that as is. So we'll let our cores back up a little bit. I'll take a little pause. Actually, on second thought, we will actually end the video right there and continue on in the next one. So in the next one, we'll open up the conveyors for our cores. Hopefully this will be almost full. We'll actually let this run a little while, and then we will see how things actually turn out. I might even make another one of these or something. I'm not too sure yet, but as for now, I will say goodbye, and hopefully you enjoyed. Please like, leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see, or any games that you might suggest that I might enjoy playing to show all of you. So, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video. Later.